Hey guys, it's Shannon. Today I have a Dollar Tree transformation. So we're gonna turn something that was a little bit too glittery for me from the Dollar Tree into something that has more of a farmhouse look. So let's get started. To get started, I have removed the piece of string that was holding the center part of this on. I'm also gonna take this ribbon off the top, and we're gonna work on this outer side, and I'm gonna flip this over. And the first thing I wanna do is give the whole thing a coat of white paint. So now that this has dried, I'm gonna add some vertical stripes with my painter's tape. I went ahead and gave this 2 coats of the gray so it covered up the white nicely. I'm gonna remove the tape. I'm gonna flip this pumpkin on its side and do more horizontal stripes to give it a checkerboard look. So I've added 2 coats of gray now to this layer of tape, and we're gonna leave this just the way it is with the tape on it, but we're gonna go back and add more stripes of tape back where our original tape was. So the vertical stripes that went from top to bottom, we're gonna add those back. And as you can see here, you can see those raised areas where our tape used to be. So I'm gonna use those as a guideline of where I need to put my vertical stripes in again, just like I originally had in the very first step. And here's the pumpkin all taped off again. And this last coat, the last 2 coats, is gonna be with black paint. You can use chalk paint. I really like chalk paint just because it dries really quickly and it sticks a lot better, so it's less likely that your paint is gonna pull off the layers underneath that you've already painted. So if you have chalk paint, I recommend chalk paint. If you don't, of course, acrylic paint works too. Here is the buffalo check pumpkin. I always love taking the tape off. It's so fun to see sort of the magic happen when you remove all that tape. Now I'm going to move on to this burlap here, which is also from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to cut it down to size and hot glue it to the back here and add a word using some contact paper stencil. Again, you can use a Sharpie for this or a paint pen for this, or you can go into my Etsy shop, which is crossmyheart.com, and I will have the contact paper stencil I use here available there if you would like to recreate this exact project for your own home too.
And here's a look at the contact paper stencil. Like I said, it's available in my Etsy shop, but if you have a vinyl cutter, this is the font Magnolia Sky, and I made it about 2 inches tall by 6 inches wide. I also have a full tutorial on how to create your own contact paper stencils. If you'd like to see that, I will have that linked up in the iCards as well as the description box below. Once the stencil was on, I used black chalk paint again with my foam paintbrush. I did 2 coats of that and let it dry before removing the stencil. I felt that the top of the pumpkin needed a little something extra, so I made a really simple bow using jute, and I just wrapped it around my hand several times, pinched it in the middle, and then used some more jute to wrap around the center and tie a bow. Once I was done with that, I snipped off the ends and used a little bit of hot glue to attach the bow to the stem of the pumpkin. And that's all there is to creating this beautiful plaid buffalo check pumpkin from the Dollar Tree. You would never know that it was all glitter and glamified on the other side. It's so pretty. I think this would be so cute if you gave this a coat of orange paint as the base color instead of the white to really give it a nice fall look. You can also add any word here to the burlap and make it match your home's decor. Let me know in the comments below if you only decorate for fall or do you change your decor over to Halloween when October arrives. I hope that this tutorial inspired you. Make sure to give it a thumbs up. You can hit that subscribe button right where my logo is right here and find more DIY videos as well. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.